Continue the science lesson. In the previous two classes, we learned something about motion, isn't it? We learned about motion. What did we learn? We learned there are many things moving around us, and also we learned that even when we are sleeping or when we are still, we are continuously moving. Because we live on the earth, and because the earth is in constant motion, all the things which we think do not move are also in motion, like the mountains and trees. And then we also learned that there are different movements going inside our body, like the heartbeat, the digestion process, the blood circulation. All these are different movements that happens inside our body. And you have tabulated two types of movements also, isn't it? Very slow movements you have written down, and the very fast movements also you have written down. Now I am going to the next part of the lesson. On page number 47, you have a small activity to do. So if we were in school, we would have done it together. As we are not together here, I am going to make Angelina do this experiment for you. So for that experiment, I have this with me. This is a marble. You know what it is, isn't it? Goli, what you call. Don't you like to play with this? So with this, we are going to do an experiment. This experiment is there in the textbook. So she is going to do 4 activities with this marble. Okay, 4 activities she is going to do. You have to observe it carefully. After that, you will answer the questions which I ask you. So 4 activities she is going to do. The first activity, Angelina is going to, she has kept the marble on the table and strike with your finger. Now she is doing the second activity. She is rolling the marble and she is stopping it with the hand. Now the third experiment, she is rolling the marble and she has kept a scale slanting. So we will watch what is happening now. Now the fourth experiment, she is rolling one marble. She is rolling one marble and the second one is going to hit. So just see. So children, here you saw Angelina doing 4 activities, isn't it? What were the activities that she did? In the first place, a marble was kept on the table and she gave a push with the finger and it started moving, isn't it? Second one, the moving marble, she stopped with the hand. Third one, when the marble was moving, she kept a scale which was slanting, and when it touched that scale, it moved in a different direction. And in the fourth one, when one marble was moving, she was striking it with another one, and what happened to the first marble? It moved a little more faster. So 4 types of movements you saw here, isn't it? So here, when a marble which is in rest, what happened to it? It was like this, isn't it? It was in a place of rest. So when did it start moving? When we gave an external push. That external push is what? Force which is applied on the marble. So here the object, that is a marble which was in rest, we put it into motion by giving force, by applying force. So in the first experiment, we saw that an object which is in rest can be put into motion by applying force. Now in the second one, what did we do there? An object which was already in motion, what did we do? We kept the hand like this and stopped the movement of the object. So what did we apply there? There also we applied force to stop the moving object. So in the first place, we applied force to move the object from rest to motion. Second one, the object which was in motion, we put it into rest by applying force. Okay. In the third instance, what did we do? The moving marble, we kept a scale and it stuck here and it changed the direction. So to change the direction, what did we do here? What is the scale doing there? The scale is applying force to the marble and it is moving. The direction is changed. So in the third example, we can change the direction of the moving object by applying force. Now in the fourth instance, what happened? When an object was moving, another object came and hit behind it. So what happened to the first object? It increased its speed. Isn't it? The speed of the first marble increased. It started rolling faster. So in the fourth one, we understood that when a moving object which is already moving can be, the speed of the moving object can be increased by applying force. So these are the four things we have to learn in this, through this experiment. You can also do this experiment from home and try out. If you have smiley balls, you can do with the smiley balls and do it. So look at this video now. In this video, I am showing you a football match. So in the football match, what does the player do with the ball? So first, when the match is beginning, you know the ball is not moving in the ground. What is there? The 11 players will be there and the ball is kept in a particular place, and what does the player do? He runs and comes and kicks the ball. So the ball which is in rest is put into motion by kicking. So kicking is applying force. In the second instant, isn't it? A running ball. When the ball is passed from one person to the other person, if he wants to pass it to another person, what does he do? He keeps the leg on top of the ball. So when you keep the leg on top of the ball will stop. So the rolling ball is stopped by applying force. So keeping the leg on the ball is applying force. In the fourth instant, as it is running, what can we do? We can change the direction. If you kick it to another direction, you can change the direction of the ball by applying. So as it is going, if another person comes and kicks the ball, it can change the direction and go. Or when you turn and kick the leg, it can change the direction and go. So there we are applying force to change the direction of the moving object. And in the fourth one, as the ball is rolling, if you come and kick it little more faster, it will move faster. So when an object is moving, if you apply force, it will go forward little more faster. So there we are increasing the speed of the object by applying force. So four things we studied using this small experiment, isn't it? What is the four things that we studied? That we studied what is force and what is motion. When an object is moving, it is called as motion. When an external force is applied on it to help it to move, it is called as force, isn't it? So what is force? You understood. So from this experiment, four things we learned. So what are the four things that we learned? We can put an object in rest into motion by applying force. Then an object which is already in motion, we can bring it to a state of rest by applying force. Third one, we can change the direction of an object by applying force. And the fourth one, we can increase the speed of the moving object by applying force. So these are the four things that we learned from this experiment. So in this class I am going to teach only that. So go through the passage which is given in your textbook. So we can move objects at rest by applying force. We can change the state of motion of a body to rest by applying force. We apply force to change the direction of motion or to increase or decrease the speed of motion. Okay, so these are the 4 things we learned. Thank you, children.